Okay. We are live. Yeah. Um, okay, does this all work? I think so. Let's make a new title on Twitch. Should be doing that right away. Twitch Stream Manager. This is unstable. Huh? I never had some shit like this. Okay, we're good. What up, guys? Welcome in. Hey, hey. Um, okay. There we go. I'm good, guys. How we doing? How we doing? What's up, Connor? What's up? What's up? Oh man. Guys, I'm streaming until I have to go to school again, unfortunately, but it's all good. What's up, guys? Hope the day's treating you a-okay. What's up, Nova? Not much, dude. We are here, we are in business, and we will keep it rolling. Man, oh man. Our MMR, whatever it is not very good, so that's something to keep in mind. But we'll do our best. We'll try to climb a little bit. How are the games so far? It's a-okay. I need to. Oh, we don't have this anymore. There we go. Fixed. What's your take on full damage Baron? You don't need to do it. Like, if you build a hybrid tanky Baron, you do more damage than you really need to, and you're safe. But if you build full damage Baron,
you play.
you're not safe. You know what I mean? So it's better. Why is this guy just like he seems distressed. I will be making some mutes. I don't know who it was,
Hey yo.
but you're all being muted. I'm sorry. Um yeah, you really just don't need to do it, I guess is the point. Not enough upside for the obvious downside of getting one shot, you know? Am I gonna buy the saga? I most certainly will. I just don't have the diamonds currently, so I will have to make a purchase, I suppose. It's a very cool skin. So we'll see, but probably will. Okay.
Select your
Cooler
god.
insta-lock. Damn it. Okay. Newt's gameplay. Let's play some Newt. We need some magical damage in this draft, big time. I could go Aspect, but I won't do that, I don't think. Awesome, Jay. Hybrid, hope you feel better, bro. I'm sorry to hear it, man. What's up, V4? That shit sucks, dude. I had COVID, gosh, 3.5 years ago or something. It really wasn't that bad for me, honestly. It just felt like the flu. I had it for, I think the worst part was just like feeling kind of paranoid that it might get worse. And I wasn't like super paranoid, but like before when I was sick, like I had the flu before, and it's like, yeah, I wasn't like around my brother or my mom or anything, but I also wasn't like effectively like locked into my room, which I eventually, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, yeah, yeah, it wasn't it. I felt more isolated, I guess. I think Aspect Chiron could be viable. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not out yet, so we'll see, but probably. Meat skin looks horrible. Damn, you're hating for no reason. Scrims went good, dude. I'm not gonna like extrapolate them into everything, cause you know, got good games, you got bad games, everybody does, but felt good. I enjoyed playing and look forward to continue. So yeah, I mean, I've got nothing but optimistic stuff about that to say. What's up, Bubbles? But yeah, I hope you feel better, bro. That shit stinks. I think it is 8,000 gems for that saga, yeah, or diamonds, whatever. Thank you, Gabi, for the follow. All right, folks. Well, we'll try to get a couple wins in. My elo is like not great, so I mean nobody's is, but I'm falling behind. Boys, maybe I'll just be in like silver, and I'll just I'll do an elo hell. Who knows?
A thoughtful gift.
Exposed silver? Yup. Yup, yup, yup. I'm mostly gonna be playing like the best gods I can. I did want to play Game of Nude, honestly. But I think Nude solo is like playable, honestly. Good luck, bro. Hope it goes well. We're going Conduit. Yeah, Nude's still good. It was her aspect that got nerfed. Her aspect was like broken, but base Newt was fine, and the aspect made her permabend. So the aspect got nerfed. Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, that was fun. I wish Kai recorded last night, dude. It's all good. Didn't want to showcase himself getting destroyed, I get it. Probably shouldn't have 2'd that, honestly. Definitely should not have 2'd that, honestly. That's okay. He's playing very safe. I respect that. That's the right thing to do. But not quite safe enough at the right times. It's a good time for us to dash on him here. Kind of missing the autos, but I guess we're good. Alright, good start. Kind of play up here a little bit. Stash, sorry. Like trolling, or Aegis, excuse me. That's fine. I can like hold here a little bit. I mean, he missed like 2 creeps. He's gonna miss more now. Do totem. Does new aspect add? I haven't played her since the nerfs, but I think it's like not very good anymore, which is like great. Again, I'm not sure, but yeah, she seems a lot weaker. So hopefully. Do these rocks. Instead of rocks, I meant the camp, whatever. You get the idea. We'll just like kind of hold on this guy a little bit. He knows I'm here, but I don't really care that he knows I'm here. I could get ganked off of this, so I just need to be like a little careful, but as long as I'm like not getting ganked here, it's super, super good. Okay, we'll like start to posture towards the rocks.
Beyond comprehension.
On my way.
Gosh, this is quite annoying.
From the heavens.
Well, we will try to defend the rocks. Let's see what we can do. He's not here. Alright, we just pull this then. Nice. That's fine. Worth. Good job. We got the rocks, pretty good. Yeah, we do have an Anubis jungle, unfortunately. It is a damn shame. Our wave's losing, so we can hold. Made a bit of an oopsies there. Alrighty, well, we played a pretty perfect game so far, so that's nice. It's back here. Just holding waves. I don't really care, I'm just playing to win. So, I don't know, doesn't matter to me.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I think the Daji must have done this pre those rocks when she was like pathing bottom. That makes some sense. Ult force, not bad. It's fine. Alright, well, we want to be strong for this. We are not strong for this.
On my way.
1-4. Maybe we are. I mean, if they're not immediately on it, this should be fine. If they are, it's fucked. Okay, they're not. Good. Going. Like, I know he's behind, but like, our 2v2 is strong. You have to walk up, though. Yeah, like, this Daji can't do anything. We just have to not be afraid of him there. Nice. I don't really care about the fight again, it's just the objectives, so we're getting the objectives, that's good. Alright, now I am gankable right now, so I should be a little careful. Thank you, Soul, for the follow. I probably won't get ganked because It'd be weird for Dodgy to like wait here forever, especially with Thor no ult, but I can like chill a little bit and just be careful. Like I probably should not dash in right now without info. Like I'm gonna have a rough idea. I don't think she's around, but I guess she could be. Just like word a little up. Just going Pendulum on Thor. It's not an aspect to play now? Probably. I mean, you're not going to be a tank if you're building your non-aspect, right? So, it's just different, but I don't think aspect's just like 10 times better anymore. Thank you, Victory, for the follow. How are you?
An ally has been slain.
From the heavens. Beyond comprehension.
You have slain an enemy.
Wrath upon wrath.
Do you think Lash is worth playing on Bologna post-nerf? Yeah, so like the Bologna, or excuse me, the Lash nerf really didn't affect Lash much, honestly. It was more so that Reaper had also gotten nerfed, so that combo together feels a bit worse. I don't think Lash's nerf on its own in isolation means anything. That just means like if you are going to play a Lash build, you're probably going, you know, if you're playing Wardred Carver and if you're playing Bologna Devos. But yeah. So you're gonna go like Devos into Lash on Bologna nowadays, which is what you actually used to do for a little bit of time. So this is not like new, it's just something that hasn't been as good before or recently and remains still not as good as the Reaper Lash build, but again, like you'll still be fine. Bologna's not the best solo in the game anymore, I don't think, because of that, but she's still like very good. Of course, dude. It's back, guys. So I had an English class. It was like a creative writing thing. It was pretty cool. I had to like we had like a part where we had to like read out loud like something we wrote in like 10 minutes. And not gonna lie, boys, like I think mine kind of sucked. I haven't been writing honestly in a while, which is not great. It wasn't terrible, but I just felt like it was. I don't know. I didn't like it. Nobody said anything bad, but you know, still, it's like shit. This is a bad impression for me. I was not a fan. Oh well, next time. Is Thor the best now? No, he's been for a while. It's because the other gods that he was contending with got a bit weaker. But Pendulum, no Pendulum, doesn't really matter. He just does way too much damage, is extremely safe, and has very good lanes typically. So that's a lot of upside to a character. Well, I mean, I think I'm pretty good at what I do, you know, but you obviously want to be happy with something you're doing yourself. Like, I don't actually think it was terrible. It just, I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's like you, especially when like you have to like present it, and honestly, I was like writing pretty messily, so it was like low-key hard for me to even read what I wrote, and I was like, next time I will not be so messy. What courses? So I'm finishing my English degree this semester. Really ass gold. Yeah, it happens when you're getting cooked.
From the heavens. Comprehension.
How much till it ends? Ends in like May, I believe.
Crash upon them.
Freak out, freak out, freak out. Freak out. Respect that. It is Aegis, it's all good.
From the heavens.
Oh, come on, you can't do that. This is awful, dude. Alright, let's back here. Thoughts on Runeforge for Bologna? I would not do it. I don't think there's any reason to. It doesn't really fit the god. You're going Runeforged on a character that
Is under attack.
doesn't really want to rush lifesteal because they either don't use it that well or it doesn't feel very good on them for some reason. So like Mulan, right? Because she kind of needs to have advantageous trades, and if you go like something like Devos, you just won't have them. But Bologna usually spawns in with the advantage if she can give up some space to go with Devos, and then just go like a Lash build. But if you're playing a god like Mulan, you wouldn't do that, so you'd go Runeforged on him. I mean, we're down 5k, guys. I did this roll. Unlucky. This is some heartbreaking stuff. I mean, realistically, like, if you're not duo queuing during a ranked reset, you're kind of dooming yourself, but I don't really care that much. It's all good. Does anyone in my class know I'm Snatty? They don't know. I don't, I know this is shocking, guys, but I don't actually, like, go around saying, yeah, guys, I'm a YouTuber, you know, and I stream Smite 2. Like, yeah, I've actually brought that up very few times in my life.
An ally has been slain.
Who knows, though, maybe I should start.
An ally has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
This is like weird. Just have to leave. It's fine.
Rampage. Your middle tower is under attack.
From the heavens.
Your right tower is under attack. Rampage.
Dude. Oh, nice shove.
An enemy has been slain.
Ay, ay, ay. Dude, I don't think it works that way, to be honest, but who knows. That's funny, though. Alright. Well, we got some kills. I mean, this game is, like, very much doomed, but hopefully I can bring it back. I don't know. This ruler is very fed, and I'm not strong. Well, I'm fed too, but I'm not strong, so I'm on gold, and I'm low.
Behold the starry night.
Heartbreaking, dude.
I know not without being reunited.
Whatever, at least we get a right tier 1. I overstayed a little bit. It's unfortunate that the Euler just walks over as much gold as me. Fresh off the back with the fast TP. Disgusting. Thank you, Fen, for the follow. How are you? Going to Hootie. I mean, you're missing on an easy self-promotion. I guess. I mean, maybe. Maybe. What about Runeforged on Cab? That's definitely fine. Pendulum is like a really good Kabrak item, and that just got buffed, so I would be going Pendulum like every game right now on Cab if I were playing him. It's super good on the god.
Your left tower is under attack.
No, well, like not like super publicly, no.
Crash upon them.
Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Let's come
On
mid
my
here.
way.
Look, if we win this ritual, we maybe can turn this game. We're down 6k, so I need to do something again. We'll see.
On my way. From the heavens.
We have killed one. Alright, we should win this. I know Ullr's gonna rotate, but like, if I just don't get hit by the axe, it should be fine. Where's the teammates? What did they do? Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, we should FF. Oh, dude, they all went to go kill the Daji and they all died to the Daji. What the hell? Why'd they leave us? Oh, that's not real, dude. Oh, it's fine. It's just like a reset game. It's okay. Does Runeforge proc off the Tremble? I don't think so. Farsi. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Duke, the message you just sent is exactly why I would never do it. If you needed the answer, that's exactly why.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Is Erendite good in place of Crusher? I think so, yeah. I think so. I would say, like, that's probably the perfect swap right now. So yeah. No, you should just be going Pendulum on Cab, for sure.
Your left tower is under attack.
They buffed it, I think, 15 strength, just outright. Maybe it was 10 or 15. And Erendite was, like, honestly, beforehand okay. It just better items existed. So with Crusher getting worse and that getting better, it's kind of a no-brainer. Alright, let's come mid. I'm gonna pick up this red here and just, hope for the best, boys.
On my way. Enemy ultimate down. Enemy ultimate down. Is ready.
Too bad.
Enhancement aura.
Have you upgraded the Smite Source builds? No, not really. Like, if I haven't updated a build dude, to be honest, like, the builds have not changed, like, at all. So yeah. I don't think any of my builds really would change, like, besides Thor, which I need to get. But even then, the build I'm, like, the builds that are on Smite Source that I've put, excuse me, are like fine in the sense of they're not outdated, so I don't really need to.
Team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
I don't think. Like, Runeforged Thor is still not bad. It's still actually very good. I would actually recommend for most Thor players to go Pendulum, or go Runeforged over Pendulum anyways, just because it's safer, and the character doesn't need to have a volatile game, but, like, Pendulum Thor is very good, don't get me wrong, but it's riskier. So if you play it bad, you're fucked. Runeforged, if you play it bad, you're less effed. So there's something, like, valuable about having that kind of, you know, that kind of nuance to it. Thank you, Hacks, for the follow. How are you?
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Tried to ban me multiple times? Dude, damn it.
Under attack. An ally has
It might
been
be.
slain.
I haven't seen Crusher really, so I'm gonna presume probably, but haven't actually played it myself.
An ally has been slain. To me, my soldier. Shut down. Double kill.
Beyond comprehension. I will save them all.
Damn it. Oh well.
slain.
Best god
Your
to
middle
for
tower is
solo to
under
1v9?
attack.
It doesn't matter. If you're playing good, you'll win.
Destroyed.
I really don't think there's like such a thing. And yeah,
Your middle tower is under attack.
all good. How are the games going? To be honest, they've been pretty brutal, but that's all right.
Your middle tower is under
I don't
attack.
like if I'm being 1000% with you, dude. It doesn't really like affect me much. Like if people are like being super like BM and like weird and stuff when we're losing, you know, that's one thing. But if that's not happening, like to be honest, I really tend to not care much. Like sometimes, yeah, obviously everybody gets annoyed sometimes, but like it's okay, I guess. Is Cuckoo Solo still a strong pick? Yeah, for sure. I don't think those nerfs really did much. I think if you liked Cuckoo Aspect before, you still should like it and not really even factor in the fact that he got nerfed, honestly.
An enemy has been slain.
We do have a pick. Does this do anything? Maybe.
Fall.
Double kill. Shut down.
From the heavens.
So that's it. I can't kill him.
I'm sure I'll find a use for this.
What do you think about post-SR reset matchmaking? To be honest, I don't think it's really was a great decision. I don't think it really does anything for anybody. Like it is what it is. If it, I guess you look at ranked resets as like a thing to incentivize people to like hop into ranked again and feel like they're not super behind other people if they haven't really played. And so I can't really speak for like if that was or is effective because I'm not like part of that demographic. But like to me, it's not really a helpful or relevant thing. It just kind of makes the game worse for a bit and to then stabilize and be better again in terms of like match quality. So I don't really get it honestly in this game at the moment, but
Has been slain.
like again, I'm not like ripping my hair out about it. It's just a kind of weird thing to me that I think people maybe wanted for the novelty of it, but for the actual like practicality of it, I don't really think it accomplishes anything. So it is what it is, I guess. I'm probably dead here, huh? Yeah. It's bad.
Double kill. Killing spree. Your middle tower
Do you share that feeling on a full reset?
has been destroyed.
Well, I would say like more so. I would say if it was a full reset, I would, or excuse me, less so. On a full reset, I think I see the sense of it more, you know what I mean? Because when there's a full reset and everybody's starting from zero, there's like a, I don't want to say a race to #1, but it feels a lot more of like in Smite 1 when there were full resets, I remember like people would all look at the leaderboards and see like, oh, who's ahead, you know what I mean? Who's in the lead? Or like who's kind of close, you know? When that's not the case, because you can't even like check who's in what rank on the leaderboards aside from like a third-party site and stuff, that dynamic, which I'm not saying is a huge deal, but that dynamic doesn't exist. So Titan Talk already happened, is that one? Um, so I think losing that part is like weird, but to be honest, when ranked resets happened in Smite historically, it was with a big patch. So like the ranked reset, if it happened with this new release, I think it would make a lot more sense. I'm not saying they had to have reset it then, but like when it just comes out on a regular patch release and there's no like map change or anything, again, I'm not saying there needs to be a map change, but I'm just saying like thematically, ranked resets have come with like a big event, you know what I mean? Which like is not the case here. So it's like, it just feels like odd, you know what I mean? So it was like a combination of things, you know what I mean? Like usually, not usually, literally always the ranked reset was to usher in a new season. This one's to usher in Chiron, so it's not like the same. Stev was good in ADC. I mean, it's not a bad item, but like you have to scale it, and scaling it can be pretty problematic, so I think there's better for sure.
The enemy team has destroyed
You mean
the
solo, but
Golden
you've been thinking
Fury.
about switching? Dude, you should do what you like. I don't think it's any harder or easier than any other swap. If you enjoy the role, you want to play it, you should do it. I don't think you should worry about difficulty of it. It just depends on like what you're good and bad at. So it might be more difficult depending on certain things, or it might be less. Like it really just depends. But if you enjoy it, you'll be motivated either way, and so it doesn't really matter. All right, well back here, they're just like kind of chasing. Maybe they like in we get a kill. Our soul got a phoenix I didn't even notice. That's kind of cool.
An ally has been slain. Your Titan is under attack. Shut down. Double kill.
What the hell?
On my way.
What was that Thor doing? Okay. Can we just like... We have a Phoenix down. Can we go fire? DPS sucks without soul. I mean, this guy's always out, but wish he overstays. I don't know, I'm just gonna like play an angle and try to find somebody. Yeah, she's still around. I definitely got spotted right. Yeah, she did speed. The Sobek wasn't backing there. I actually think I'd catch her. Too bad.
I will save them all.
I do catch her, but she has a shield 40% of her health bar for some reason, so
Your team has
she's
destroyed
completely
the
okay.
middle enemy tower.
Ay, 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 man. That's so sad.
A thoughtful gift.
What's up, Froggy? Cuckoo's fine. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a better solo than jungle right now, but, like, he's okay. Alright, we need to group up.
Group up. Defend the fire giant.
Soul is kind of just dead for nothing, I think. Unlucky. Well, at least I shoved the mid-wave, guys. Little wins.
On my way.
That is shit. Sucks. Bro, my bad. I don't know. I fucking Aegis because I thought I would just be able to like I don't know. I thought I'd be cleansed from the pull. I was still getting pulled when I was Aegis. Which is nuts. My game is just lost. Too bad. At least he killed one.
Double kill.
I suppose. Do you think they'll revert some changes made to gods when they added them to Smite 2? I mean, I think it's like a possibility, but I would say almost certainly no. Like with Wukong specifically, I think he's the only character that like clearly has gotten a lot weaker from +1s. Or like sometimes +1s people haven't necessarily enjoyed or preferred much. Like there was like Pele with her dash, right? Where people didn't enjoy that. But it wasn't so much that she was weaker, just people didn't enjoy how that felt, you know what I mean? So that got changed, and that was like pretty quick and pretty collective on that take. Wukong at times in this game has been very,
The
very
enemy team
popular
has
and
destroyed
quite
the
good. And
pyramid.
even right now when he's like, and he just got buffed a little bit, but even right now when he's at his worst, he's been at for a very long time. He's not like the most unpopular god. No, he's obviously not popular because he sucks, but um, a character sucking does not mean their plus ones will get reworked, I think that's like very unlikely. Um, are the plus ones part of the reason he sucks? Yeah. But you could just buff that without changing it, because I actually think the Wukong like dynamics of the I think that concept is actually very cool. It just like from a balance perspective is a little too punishing, you know? Baby, thank you so much for the gifted to Amon. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, dude. So I think the concept is fine, and I think they like the concept, and most people like the concept. It's just weak right now. But that, again, that doesn't mean it needs a rework. A rework or like a removal or something is more so when like the balancing is just not doing anything and the popularity is like through the floor, which is like kind of like what happened with Aladdin. Now, like in hindsight, was the Aladdin rework successful? I mean, not really. Still super, super good. He's still not really being prioritized. I guess it was semi-successful and that it got slightly better, but like not really. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was all like bad. I just don't know if it really achieved too much. But again, I honestly would not be the person to really know if it did or didn't.
Triple
That's
kill.
good. GG.
Penta kill. Unstoppable. Deicide.
Apologies. This is what I do.
How do you give full explanations? I'm more used to it, honestly. But you do like definitely play worse. Like I always play worse when I'm streaming and stuff to some extent. Um, yeah, like not too much worse anymore, thankfully. But yeah,
Your Titan is under attack. Your right Phoenix has been
okay, do
destroyed.
we ever have a? I mean, we kind of have to just like look for a kill. If they siege again, we lose the game. So I'm just gonna kind of run it. This is not a good call, but it's the best call we have. So it's gonna look pretty derpy. I'm literally just gonna dash in and try to kill somebody after I pick up red. And if we die, we die. Gonna path top side here. Hopefully I don't get corner baited. That would suck.
Has arrived.
Gonna keep playing up. Try to get some passive stacks. Thor is not the person I wanted to see, man. Damn it. I don't think that saw me, but it might have. If it did, unlucky. Definitely did see me. Resulting.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
I was just trying to help
Killing
the
spree.
person in the cage.
Double kill.
Dude, this freaking thing. How is my dash going to a blue buff that's not even targeted? You cannot be real. Like, he's... Ay, that is so unbelievable, man. Like, those dash hits branch off to hit the blue that's not even in the fight. Like, are we for real, dude? We dashed on top of him. Yeah, whatever, man. That's so annoying. We actually kill all of them right there, and it's, like, completely fine. Oh, well.
Your Titan is under
Was a
attack.
good try. What are your go-to books? Dude, to be honest, I don't read enough to have go-to books, but I kind of like most genres. I've been reading some psych stuff more recently. I did read a lot of the Shakespeare plays for school or just like on my own. But yeah. Well, too bad. That's actually so ridiculous though that that dash just like goes into the blue buff there. Are you an anime guy or not your thing? Like kind of. I haven't watched much in the last few years, honestly. You're getting a 5-minute dessert in your rank game. Um, I'm unsure. I guess you must have left or something. I'm not too sure. Have you watched Breaking Bad? Nope. Damn, dude. What's our elo at? I want to say I'm in like not a good elo range, and I don't think it's gonna get better. Yeah, the memes look pretty funny. I know the reviews of it are very good. I probably should watch that. Like, to be honest, the very little I've heard about it, just like from a um topic wise, doesn't seem super interesting to me. But like, obviously, if everybody likes it, it's probably very good. So can give it a go. No reason not to. But you guys, I think the other thing too though is like I will stream and like do a YouTube video and stuff like that, and afterwards I don't necessarily want to be on a screen that entire time afterwards. That's kind of like something I've been aware with. Is tracker back up? I believe so, yeah. Should be. Thank you, Clone, for the sub, dude. Appreciate you, goat. Is that a rule you set for yourself? No, I mean it's not a rule. I just think it is like it's not something I'm like super strict about or anything, but it just I guess more to the point of it's good to like get up a little bit and do other stuff, if you can, to some degree. Like, dude, a lot of the times when I finish a stream or I finish like whatever I'm doing for the day set and that stuff, you just like don't want to be um you just want to like move or something a little. Especially when like you go to school, what do? You sit there. So it's like it's just a lot. But it's not a terrible thing or anything, obviously. I'm only just saying a change of pace is good sometimes too. That is all. Sad O10 record on the way. Um yeah. Yeah, probably. Probably. That's alright though. If I'm O10, I'm O10, like it is what it is. Who's gonna make me feel bad about myself for being O10? Nobody, right? You'd be some type of jerk to do that. What do I play? Maybe we go some Baron gaming. Let's do some Baron gaming. He's always fun. Do you like nature or going out camping? I haven't gone camping in a while, but I do like hiking and stuff like that. And the answer is yes, I do. I just haven't gone camping specifically in a while. That's something that, as it gets a little bit warmer, I do plan on doing some more of. Yeah. You hit Plat 3 before reset and you reset down to Bronze 2. Any advice for hitting the queues to rise up and go higher than Plat as of right now? Um, to be honest, I mean, I don't think there is something like super hidden to you. Like you're climbing, right? When you were playing, you were climbing. You know, you're not like stuck so far. So I don't think there's anything to it aside from just like making sure you're not like raging and tilting and not getting yourself into trouble by typing at people and just trying to like be honest about with yourself. You don't have to be like self-critical, but you know, when you play a game, win or lose, you probably make some mistakes a lot or some mistakes a little, but it's good to be honest with yourself and try to like identify progressively what you can help yourself with and fix or improve at. Um, and sometimes you'll lose games that are just like a wash and there's really not much to take home from it. And that's like fine, but you also don't want to like throw out every loss you have to, oh, there's just nothing I could have done about, like, you know what I mean? That's garbage. So, yeah. What about fishing? My dad's really into fishing. I don't dislike it. Fishing was something that I got introduced to because of my dad and stuff at a really young age. Um, I didn't have the patience for it at the time, dude. I was a little kid. Nowadays, I don't really like boats, to be honest. So if I was fishing on like a river or like on a pier or something, I don't mind it. I just haven't done it in a while, honestly. But I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not something I actively go out to do. But nowadays, I think it's something I'd enjoy more. Do you think playing other MOBAs such as Deadlock or League are beneficial, or do you think it might even be detrimental to getting better at Smite? Um, it's a good question. I don't think it matters much if you're like relatively low rank in any of the games at all. I think League and Smite have more correlation than Deadlock and Smite does, but I don't think League and Smite have that much correlation, to be totally honest with you. There's some, you know, but it's not like an excessive amount. And I think Deadlock and Smite have even less. So you should play what you enjoy and not really worry about that. Like, for example, I love playing Borderlands and stuff. I would never stop playing Borderlands because it's not helping me get it better at Smite or something, or whatever the case might be, and I wouldn't have in the past. So, um, the point is I don't think it's going to be a progressive or detrimental thing, to be truthfully honest. There are some Smite players who are way better at League than they are at Smite, and it never transferred, and the same can be said vice versa. Um, I think you can try to draw some parallels that might be helpful for you as a player, but unless you're excessively better at one than the other, it probably will mean next to nothing and have no impact. Like in me being like a pro Smite person, going into League, did I grasp some concepts quicker?
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, but if I was like a diamond Smite player, I would have done nothing. You know what I mean? So, and even then, like, that doesn't mean I'm just like some League of Legends god. You know, it just helps some a little bit. So yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, no. I like League a lot. I'll be playing more League again. It's been a bit. I played like 2 games the other day. Played my first 2 ranked placement games.
I'll show you my true power.
Still hit me, really. Damn, okay. Always the one playing I never play against this god. Holy. Cinema, dude.
By my hand.
Yeah, that's a, missed the one. That wasn't great. Bit of a bad decision for him to go for that second, too. Got to get some free poke on him in tower push, which is not everything, but it is nice. Beautiful. There we go. Thank you, Pandonix, for the follow. No, I would never recommend to go full damage in solo, and I don't think I ever have. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Usually when people play full damage solo and are successful, they're just better than the players they're against. But if they're not, it's typically very ugly. You should definitely learn how to play like more normal solos and get good with those. It doesn't mean matchups don't exist, but like the nuances of those are probably not going to be realized super well, especially in lower ranks. All right, well, this guy does have shell up, so I'm not going to kill him here. But we get push here, we get a pretty nice shove. I'm in a good spot to get back here. Go into usually I typically will just rush Lifebinder, but double fizz. I can just go Helm of Radiance first, and then I'll go Lifebinder.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, we'll go to rocks here. That's what we backed. So we can have prio for this rock camp. Our jungle's already on them, which is quite nice. Hopefully he doesn't die. Coming.
On my way.
Nice. It's completely fine. So the Yama's making a big mistake here. You never ever contest a camp that, number one, you can't contest, so number two, you have a wave shoving. So now your map state is more punished than it should have been, and she's very far behind now. She was a little behind, but it was like playable. Now it's fuck, she's on 600 gold. This lane is over. Doesn't mean the game's over, because fortunately that's not how ranked works, but this lane is over. So that's good. Thank you, Heaven Blessed Aim, for the follow. How are you?
Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
Do you think Susano can work in solo? Not really, no. You just kind of don't do enough damage into frontliners to not just like lose it, even if you play the combos correctly. He kind of just gets, he's a stat checking character that can't stat check a frontliner early. As a result, we'll just spawn in behind, and once that starts to happen, it is a big problem. So you don't want to put yourself in that spot. Absolutely, dude. It's back here. Is it always best to have two frontliners? Almost always, yeah. Like 90+% of the time. Now, Baron's not quite a frontliner, but he is a tank, so it, like, kind of is, like, okay. It's better to say it's best to have two tanks rather than two frontliners, because there are some, like, backline-y-esque solos that are tanks, like Baron, Eset Aspect, that are extremely good, that you wouldn't classify as tanks. Even Thor is not really a frontliner, excuse me, but he is a tank, so, like, yeah, with that nuance in terms of, like, tankier characters, yes. By and large, if not quite literally always, 100%. You should just ult this guy. Ult him, ult him, ult him. Nice. Did lose gold, unfortunately, but I still got a kill. Is there 2 healing you if you hit minions? No. Only if you hit gods. Okay. How do you like Borderlands 4? I haven't played it yet, so I only have played the other ones, not 4. I like Borderlands, but to be honest, like, Borderlands 4, I just, like, I'm doing all this Smite stuff, and the release reviews and stuff were, like, not bad, but they're not, like, overwhelmingly amazing, especially from a, perspective on optimization was a big thing, so I was like, you know what? Borderlands games are always the best, like, a year and a half after they come out when all the DLCs are out, and, like, bugs and stuff have been fixed, so I'm just gonna wait till that time and get it. Stewie sold your shit? Surely not. Stewie Geed.
I'll show you my
Or just like,
It's time. Free your souls to the others.
just steadier anyways, probably. No, nice. It's very obvious I was gonna get ganked, but I'm not really super worried about this, especially with the sneak ult. Ooh. Nice. Good neat ult. Alright, I guess I'll shove the Waven back. Kind of overstaying, but I have Aegis and we just killed the junglers, so. Is what it is. Oh, he's here. Huh, I'm fine. Is Lash still good? Yeah, it's still good. You just probably won't go Reaper Lash, so if you're playing like Mordred, you go Carver Lash, that's fine. If you're playing Bologna, you go like Devo's Lash, you're still fine. Thoughts on the top 5 solos this patch? I have a video coming out for it literally tonight, so so don't worry about it right now. I've got a top 5 solos video coming out today at about 7-ish Eastern time, so it'll be like right after the stream ends. Not right after, but like soon after the stream ends, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the good things about this role is I think better than any role in the game, you get very good at realizing how much damage you're going to be taking. And it's usually pretty... again, obviously, like, you can't always play around it or quick enough, but you generally know how much damage you're going to take from stuff. So, Aegising is, it's not something you just... If you don't have to, you want to try not to.
The party's this way.
If the Bats isn't here, this guy never kills me. The problem is the Bats very well could just be here. I missed my life binder. Oh, you're here. That works too. Bye-bye, guys. It's fine. Holy moly. It's because they're just beating up mid-tier 1 with the chicken wing. Like, what are we doing? Chalk, should you be building Devs or Carver? I probably would just go like a Triton's Conch on Chalk, but if you're going to go one of those, probably Carver. Nice. Does he die to him? Doesn't have his 2. Sold. Alright. Can you do a Jingwei jungle build on Smite Source? Yeah, I could. It's honestly probably the exact same thing as the Jingwei ADC build, like quite literally. So if there's a Jingwei ADC build with Bumba's Dagger, it's like the exact same thing. But I could probably add one. That's not a problem. Get him? Whoa, 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 why'd you do that? Too bad. That's okay, I mean... Nobody died on our team, so that's good, right? That was extremely unlucky, holy... Disaster.
Ah. It's time. Free your souls to the other side.
Just get me a tower. Alright, let's leave.
Middle enemy tower.
What up, Renji? How are you, bro? Why can't it be good? I mean, I think it could be okay, but the problem is, like, if ADCs get behind, they're so useless, and that item is very easy to get behind with. And so, like, it's not worth the risk, you know? Because the trade-off isn't, I don't think, good enough. Who's your favorite god to play? It changes literally all the time. I love Int Kali. I really like Danzaburo. Neith is super fun for me. Osiris is very fun for me. I've been enjoying Yorm a lot recently. Obviously, I like Amma. It literally just changes all the time. Especially when you do streaming and stuff like that. Dude, honestly, like, you just kind of get in moods to play characters, and sometimes they last for a while, and sometimes they don't last at all. But, yeah, it just depends. Let's on Erendite first. I'm sure it's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't really know. Like, I want to say that, like, going Hydra's or Oathsworn first probably is just better, but you're going, like, those 3 items first every game just about in the jungle, so I can't say personally how much the order matters, like, super consistently, but, yeah. I think you should go Hydra's first a lot of the times, but the components are kind of bad, so that's kind of like the trade-off. So maybe it's better to not go at first.
Ah. Oh, the party's this way.
Yeah, I mean, Erendite is the highest base stats, but that doesn't 100% mean it's actually the best first item, right? Like, it might be. Because, like, Hydra's, the in-hand autos give you a lot of damage. The other one, Oathsworn, gives you prot reduction, which is more damage, so... yeah, like, unsure. But, like, it's, again, it's obviously not bad either way. Alright, I guess we look for a back here. Cab's good. No problems with him. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too, I'd say. What do I build here? Spectral? I mean, they don't have a lot of auto attack, but they also, like, I don't really care. Oh no, I should go Breastplate. Sorry, I don't have any cooldown yet, because I normally don't rush Helm. Okay, I'm just gonna go Breastplate then, that's good.
Be careful left.
No, they don't. So Erendite has, where is this? Erendite has Skegox and Ring, which is power and cooldown, and this is less power with mana, which is, like, kind of useless, and then this one is the same cooldown one, but this infused axe is, like, quite weak. So yeah, you kind of don't want to go that if you can, because mana as a stat is, like, largely useless.
Ah. On my way.
Alright, we shouldn't be fighting over nothing, though. I'm not really sure what we're doing. Okay, I mean, if we're fine, that's good. Like, I'll rotate, I just want us to be, like, grouped on something meaningful.
An ally has been slain.
Too bad.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's time. Free your soul to the others.
Alright.
Ah.
Dude, I got so CC comboed right there. That sucked. Man. I mean, I'm fine, but I, like, got mez into a stun. Holy moly. That is so sad. you guys think are good for jungle? I really like the same characters, honestly. I don't think much has changed. Can just go Glad Shield here. Like, yeah, Thor, you know, Daji's still, like, solid. She got a bit worse for sure, but I think Loki's quite good. Bats is very good still. Merc is still solid.
Has been slain.
And not too much has changed. Like, the role is fine. Like, in terms of the characters, they really haven't shifted much. And we are just, like, completely inting it, though. She does not look good.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Try to get this ritual while they get Queen Naga, I guess.
Your left tower is under attack.
Anyone similar to those gods? Like, what is their identity? They're full damage junglers that don't really provide a lot aside from damage, but they're really good at that. And I think you could argue, like Mercury's kind. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think Daji and Loki are similar to each other, to be honest. That's why it's kind of like a bit weird. Yeah, Thanatos might be a good one. Come over.
Gank! Gank!
Oh, the party's this way.
Too bad bats get away. Completely okay. It's a decent route. Oh, I kind of flubbed it. Yeah, this guy's just down here. Like, I was looking for the bats and the Ullr's just holding the fucking angle there. Like, what is that?
Double kill.
I don't know, man. This sucks. This just sucks. Truth, thank you so much for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. Go. How are you? Dude, multiple months, my friend. How are you doing?
Team has destroyed the gold
Hope
fury.
you're having a good one.
Your right tower is under attack.
I mean, these are just like not really balanced lobbies, unfortunately. It is what it is. This is kind of why you have to do a
Enemy
queue
team has destroyed
like at the beginning of a split. So the games are just like so fucked, but it is what it is. I mean, I'll deal with it.
The mess will have to wait.
Just kill this guy.
killing spree.
It's time. Free your souls to the others.
Slain an enemy.
Is there anything off this? Oh, I really missed that. Too bad. Is a 2-for-1 always good?
Just my style.
I think more often than not, like almost always. So yeah, probably. You're debating on going into ranked? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I think if you want to, like, why not, right? There's really no downside if you want to. So I feel like you kind of made it up, you know? Dead, by the way. Heartbreaking. Okay, let's wrap this shit up. Please, boys, like, we cannot win. I'm trying, but there's just nothing I can do. Ay, ay, ay. Any tips for building Loki solo non-aspect? You would build him like you would build him in jungle, just like full damage, but
Retreat left lane.
it sucks. Like, I wouldn't do it. Loki full damage is terrible in solo.
Your middle tower
Okay, we'll
is
go
under
into
attack.
probably like upgrade of some sort. It should Undertaker.
An ally has been slain. Your right
Maybe it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure it does.
Ta-da.
Let's switch it. Pyroman has arrived.
Ah. Ta-da. Oh, the party's this way.
Used to play a lot of Thana.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, you could probably just do something similar with going Barbed Carver now instead of Reaper. You could probably still go the same build, it's just gonna be weaker, you know, but yeah, I don't really think there's like a lot of space right now for Thanatos solo in the game. You can go a Pendulum Rush on him. He's just kind of a hard character to make work in solo. But yeah, like you can go Pendulum on Thana as a rush if you want to. That's probably okay.
Your Titan is under attack.
Have I seen a lot of Hades solos? No, not really. I might have played against one, if that. Yeah, I don't think I've played against a single one yet, actually. Like last patch I did a couple, you know, but since last patch, no.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Baron's definitely way better in solo and support than mid. Okay.
Your left tower is under attack. The enemy team has destroyed the Pyromancer. Let's switch it up. Your left tower is under attack.
Kill this guy, jumped in.
It's time. Free your souls to the other side.
Cannot. Damn it. GG.
Your left Phoenix is under attack. Your Titan is under attack.
Just sword and aspects. Yeah, you would. Too bad. Already, O2. And the O10 might be alive, boys. Holy. Not looking good, not looking good. Yeah, it might be an O10 stream. It is what it is, boys. Sometimes it just kind of crumbles in such a way, you know? And you have to accept that. You know, it definitely does binge, but I'm not exactly sure like the exact elo amount. It should just like keep getting lower as you get higher, but I don't know the exact like number that it should like every win you should be gaining less to some degree typically. But you know, it's not going from like 200 to 30. It's going to go from 200 to 180 and then, you know, stuff like that. GG, bro. That's all good. Just a video game. Just ban Uller. This has nothing to do with Uller, dude. It's just bad matchmaking. It's fine. Have a good one, Raccoon. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you have a good night. What's up, Joe? GG's, bro. Where's Stu? Stu is... He just left. I talked to him for like a little bit, but he had to go do some stuff, so he is not going to be on today. And Kai... Well, where's Kai? Bear is queuing with someone, I think. Damn it. I'm jungle? Okay, I mean, that's whatever, I guess. I guess I just Jingwei ban it up. I think I'm just gonna play Thor and go 50-0, hopefully. My teammate banned Chiron? Ooh. That's concerning.
Your god.
Okay, I guess I'm solo, never mind. Could be in, I don't know.
Osiris.
Guess we'll play OC. Is there a rank right now? I think I'm in Plat 3. And no, you don't have to go aspect on this, Scott. I'll look at their draft and see. If Espiel comes back, can you get Stewie a friend spot? Friends league type of deal? No, that's not how that works. So probably not. If Stewie played well enough, yeah. If not, my hands are tied, man. It's unfortunate. Hopefully our good buddy would be dominant though, and it wouldn't be a problem. I think I'll go base this game. I think I need the mobility. Yeah, seems right to me. See Dark Knight? Sure.
I move for no man.
Thank you, Joe, for the follow. Yeah, I haven't recorded my Troll Thursdays video yet for tomorrow, which is actually a bit of a concern because I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna do that. I'm streaming until I have school, and then once I finish school, there's just no way I'm gonna record a video that late. So I guess I'll go tomorrow to school and then come back and record one. That sounds so tragic, though. Maybe I will record one tonight then. Shit, I don't know. The problem with Troll Thursdays is like I don't always get it first time, man. That's the issue. I usually never get it first time, actually. So that's what I'm concerned about. But hopefully it works out okay. We'll figure it out.
Alright, fellas. Motivational speech time.
Okay. W mute.
I'm waiting.
Mute ×2. I'm locked in. I need to focus. Is Gemma Focus worth buying in these tank mage builds like Baron? I don't know. I think it's okay. Like, you can if you want to. I typically don't, but yeah. You can, like, pre-record videos? You mean you just schedule them? Yeah, no, I normally do schedule videos. I just don't have one for tomorrow, is the point. So I need to make one, get one.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. I'll figure something out though. I'll try to. The thing is like I probably won't have like some super commentary like the Vulcan game. I'll probably just do like a dumb pick and try my best. I gotta be honest, guys. Normally I would do like all my commentaries like the Vulcan one, but there is no way when I record that shit tonight that I'm gonna be able to like pull that out of the hat. You know, I'm just being honest. Say Blink Hercules. All right.
I did not grant you passage.
Okay. No, I mean, I get that, but, like, again, the point I'm making is, like, I try to get ahead on videos in general, but, like, for those specifically, you kind of can't really get ahead on them because it usually takes, like, 3 takes to just get one video in the first place, you know what I mean? So, that's kind of the point I'm making.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Batter up! Been slain.
If you want to learn OC, should you go Aspect or not? I mean, it's literally, like, different, right? So, if you play base OC and you get better with it, you're gonna have to, like, adjust a bit regardless and vice versa. So, I don't really think it matters. You'll just get better with one of them. So, up to you. Thank you, Dirk, for the follow. Damn, dude. That freaking stinks. I am in trouble. Never mind. I lied. Big trouble. Ay, 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 dude. Too bad. Too bad. Aspect is, your one is like a... Your one doesn't have the same type of a cooldown. Your ultimate changes, and your one is like an Omi system, kind of like Umoja. So you have to like get fragments, which are normally your just passive stacks, but you get it passively, and your one uses fragments to cast. So it's quite different. Character plays more like a tank still, but just yeah, less like you max your one first always. You have to like get your one rotations correctly, and if you do, you have really good trades, but if you don't, you're completely screwed, like you do no damage. So there's a lot more emphasis on certain parts of the character and less on others, I guess.
Been slain.
Hit me, dude. What the heck?
Double kill. Double kill.
I'll take it back here.
Free. Shut down. Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna go prophetic here probably. We'll go berserkers. I do want to scale a bit, you know?
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Try to like force his ult here or something. Maybe I even kill him. He's just dead. Yep. Alright, we'll do the rocks here, and then I'm just gonna kind of like clear. Yeah, I mean, there's not really too much special going on. Just kind of need to get our levels going, build our lead, and rotate out when it seems fitting to do so. So for the time being, I am super content with just kind of like being here, though. Don't need to make it complicated.
Your right tower is under attack.
Where do you think you're going?
Alright.
Merc, please go to my purple next time.
An ally has been slain.
Uh-oh. Well, guys, our team is a tiny bit ahead overall this game, which, I mean, I am ahead, obviously, that's why, but they're not, like, hard losing, so I think there's hope. I do think there's hope.
Killing spree.
We'll see.
Has been slain.
Merc, if you're not gonna secure my purple, just come right. Hold down right lane. It's a free go.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
Did run at me, dude, I know. What's up, Bob? How are you, goat?
Your middle tower is under attack. Hit the dirt. Knock it off. Grand slam. Your right tower is under attack.
Okay, we'll just back up.
Your left tower
Hey,
is under
okay.
attack. The
Sub
enemy
Zalux,
team
how
has
are you?
destroyed the Gold Fury.
Enemies spotted.
Um,
Has been slain.
okay. Oh, that's not good, Bob. It's breaking apart. Yeah. No, I know. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't get too bad. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully,
My purple mark.
hopefully that gets. Well, it just can't really get sorted, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, whatever needs to be done can get done, and it's more so an annoyance than like a really negative freaking pain in the ass.
Mark, what are we doing?
Ally has been slain.
This Osiris game is for sure a win.
Killing spree.
Yeah, maybe. You think so? You say so. They're optimistic at the pregame. Bro, everybody's optimistic until they start losing. You can't believe that crap. They're optimistic now, you know, it'd be different, but
Under attack.
no optimism, right? So,
Your right tower.
it is what it is. But I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying,
Mark, alt mid.
I don't believe in the optimism from others most of the time. This guy is just dead though, that's good. Need to go catch my wave. Spats.
Completed.
Your left tower is under attack.
I mean, if I'm autoing that, I don't help them enough to get that, and yeah, like I'm just gonna lose the full wave. Made the rotation for the kill. Obviously, it's not worth like the most, but I guess we got something, you know, and that's good enough. Surely Bluestone's better. No, not really. You want to have Axe for base prots and the Sundering healing poke. Like, Bluestone's not bad, but it's just, Axe feels definitely better on this god. Overall. Go Berserkers here for the shared prots and all that good stuff. I think Bluestone's probably better on aspect, but yeah. I have a, how's solo feeling? Basically the same, a little bit less Lash gameplay, so that's good. Solo's like fine, aspect's okay. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, I'll have a top 5 solos video out probably like tonight, so yeah. Stay tuned. Okay, we'll go do rocks.
I'm behind you, Maria.
Rampage.
Dude, maybe especially on Thursday. Shit. I feel like the Troll Thursdays we tend to be winners in at least, so that's, you know, that's a relief.
Enemy missing leg.
Are you actually retarded or something? Like,
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. You sacked 3 of my purples.
Uh-oh.
All you had to do was walk to the purple buff, and we were good.
Aw, man. What the heck? It'll be meta top 5. No, I don't really like upload, like, here's my favorite gods. I did that once for a video, and that was, like, fun, but people typically don't really care about that much. It's fine. This is blink down. I'm out. It's okay.
An ally has been slain.
Do I build Glad Shield, I guess? Sure. What rank am I? Dude, post the reset. I think right now I'm in Plat 3. Which is fucked up, dude. I gotta be honest. And, this shit's cooked. Man.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Where do you think you?
I'm just like fucked here, huh? Ult just came up, but unfortunately, for as much as I've done in my lane, it means very little to those guys.
Your middle tower is under attack. It's only a pencil.
I guess we technically didn't die, so that's a moral victory. W.
Unstoppable.
No, Magi's is a good item, and usually in a lot of builds you do go Magi's. I just don't have it yet. Will I go with this game? Maybe. You know, like I'm gonna go Glad Shield, probably upgraded Aegis or something, and then
Your left tower.
call it a day, you know? Like, that last item could be Magi's, it could be a second upgraded relic. It could be something else, you know, like you have some flexibility. I don't think there's really an item in my build that's like 100% you have to trade it out, because like Berserkers, for example, gives you prots under a threshold, you know, which is like strong. Prophetic, obviously, although an investment, I think, you know, is good on a character like this. Just obviously we're losing quite quickly, so it won't be useful, but you know, like the premise is fine. So so yeah, that's really all. It's a good item, and honestly, in most games, it's built by either a solo, a jungle, or both sometimes, and yeah. Okay, I guess I just like go mid. Fuck it, I mean, why not? Let's try something.
Ally has been slain.
There might not be much to try, boys. Uh-oh. Man.
An ally has been slain.
No, Erendite first is fine. That's like a new jungle thing that a lot of people are doing. I think it's okay. I don't know if you have to do it, but I mean, the game's just not like going well. It doesn't really matter the reason, right? The effect is the same regardless.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
It don't matter, boys. We will continue to push left. Dwarven plate got buffed, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It might be okay. I haven't really tried it yet. I don't really see a huge reason to, where I'll will be trying it, but like, you know. You got this, just go solo fire. I don't think I'll be able to do that, bro. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but it's not looking good. Guys, I gotta say, OSL should be starting like fairly soon. I mean, not super soon, but like scouters and stuff will be starting soon. That's freaking exciting. I'm very pumped to be hosting those and playing in them. And well, I probably won't be playing in them, but I'll be like watching them and stuff. It'll be a nice thing to do and just be a part of, I guess. That's always a good time. We'll throw a ward down on this red. Or fire, excuse me. Probably just have to back here, sadly. Don't want to get blitzed on in one shot. That would be, not great. I could go prophetic, honestly. It's like an okay choice. Excuse me, Pridwin. I'll go shell though, Regis. I don't know. How do scouters work? Thank you, Battle Tested, for the follow. Yeah, so sort of. So you literally will just like a captain, and a captain will basically just say like, hey guys, I'm looking to do scouters today at 8 p.m. And people who were soft vetted for that division, or maybe even any division, but generally just for that division, because kind of be a waste of time, will, get together. Some will play on a role, some might not play on a role. And yeah, that's kind of it. So you will like, you'll just like react to like an emote to say if you can make, if you can play. And if you can play, you'll be put in. And sometimes like 4 people sign up and they try to make like fair, balanced lobbies, so they won't, they won't necessarily have space for you in that one specific one, but, like, sometimes somebody says, hey, we got scatters tonight, and especially in the very early ones, like, they'll just kind of have 2 at once, and that's it, so. So yeah. Jeez, dude, it's chaotic over there. Damn. Thoughts on Jotuns in the new patch? I think it's solid, Yeah, I think it got better. Like, I like Jotuns. I'm kind of a fan of it already, so to see it get better is cool, I guess. I don't think it's like the jungle role has like quite a few items that are quite good, so you don't need to look super far, I suppose. Like you'll have items that are good regardless. No, I'm not gonna play jungle. That's no fun. Would Nem have a similar build? Yeah, you could. I probably wouldn't go prophetic. I mean, you could. Like, prophetic's not a bad item. It's not, like, a Nem stacks it well, but prophetic can just, like, oftentimes have games where you just like never really get the stack and you just win or lose beforehand, or have important fights at least beforehand. But yeah, you could go this effectively. I have an M video on my channel pretty recently, where you could just copy that build as well. I don't care, GG. Could I do a hurt game? Yeah, maybe. I actually haven't played him post pendulum buff, so you know what? Why not? I've been meaning to. Probably should get a game on him. Probably should get a game on him, you know? What up, Kai? You know, Alma's good, dude. Still play her a ton. I still think she's good. She didn't change this patch, but I like her, so still play her. Alrighty. Kai, what are you up to? I'm very curious. I know you're a very busy guy, you know? I'm just curious to hear what side quest you're on today. Is really all. How is Herc right now? I think he got a lot better with Pendulum getting cheaper, you know, like you need Pendulum on this god to be useful, I feel like. So down 200 gold means it's like back to being, I think, like usable first item. But he is still Hercules, so he still has a lot of weaknesses. I mean, this is kind of going to be a time we see. Do I think Herc's amazing right now? No. Do I think he's better? Yeah. Does it mean he's good? Probably not, honestly. Like, he's probably average now, before he was shit, so it's progress, you know? It is progress. You're playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds? Sheesh. Come on, Kai. That's actually disappointing. Especially from you. What's up, Unicorn? Thank you for the follow. Yes, 3 got buffed the patch before. He still sucked, so I don't really think that buff did anything, but you never know. You never ever know. Hopefully this game we get a little bit of a read on it, and we get to see. Having more fun than I am? Well, I'd have fun if I was Duokid with you, but of course you'd rather play Hearthstone than hang out with Snad Nation, so it's all good, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's really the Herc issue. You have to use everything to clear, and then it's like, then what do you do? And like, to be honest, like, you can go Bluestone on Hercules, but like, if you go Bluestone on this god, dude, it's kind of depressing, to be honest. I mean, I think I'm going to go Bluestone because I like, if I go Axe, my clear feels weird. But if I don't go Axe, I feel very squishy. It's like a lose-lose. So if I go Axe, it's like I want to go Sunder, but then I want to go Blink, and then I don't want to go Sunder because I don't want to upgrade Sunder, because I want to go Beads and upgrade Blink, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. It feels like a loss with no matter what you do on this character, because none of them feel that great. So I think this is probably the best build, but I don't actually think that means it's good. It's just like, yeah. Ain't nobody trying to play with Snad Nation? That's fucked up. But, I mean, not wrong. Guys, like, these queues are hurting, though. It's like, at this point, I'm like, damn, dude, do I just get on League of Legends? Like, what the heck? What the heck, dude? Herc was doing better because, well, like, a lot of reasons. One of them was some of the characters that were meta and in the game either, like, were Herc dealt better into them, or some of the gods, like, just... Like, Agni is one of Herc's worst matchups. Agni at the time was very good and was permabanned. So now Agni is not permabanned. So in theory, if you pick Herc, you're going to go into an Agni more often.
Minions have spawned.
Iset is a very hard Herc counter, and she wasn't in the game back then, you know? Some solo lane items got better and stuff. It's a lot of different things, mind you. But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting though, like how you can see times where it's like, oh, this god used to be good, and then there's like a lot of little reasons that kind of push gods around, either intentionally or not, you know. And Herc was a character that really got hurt unintentionally largely, but yeah, regardless, that's what it is. So so yeah, I didn't pull him. Oops. Well, that's not good. Okay, this is Sunder. We will... It's just shoving back, probably. Facts, Jay. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I mean, obviously I could have off-roll and stuff, but like, what's the point of doing that? That's just not fun for me. What about Herc into Suki? What do you mean? Like, do you mean as Herc or as Suki? I mean, that matchup should be pretty fine for Suki. Like, if the Suki's spacing well, you kind of can't play much, but Herc's always been a character that if he's able to hit you, you're in big trouble, so you have to be very vigilant, I guess.
Your left tower is under attack.
And, like, Blink helps you as Herc to reach the person if they're evasive. So, I would say it's kind of a skill in. Combo looks so good for a Plat 3 player. Thank you. Dude. Thought I needed the auto to fucking kill him. I didn't. Yeah, I just got myself killed for nothing. Whatever. At least we got a shove. Like, it's not that bad. Just kind of said. That is worth, but probably did not need to die. Oh well. Too bad.
An enemy has been slain.
You should be using the double tick more for sure. Unless you can just like wail on somebody with auto attacks, you know, then it might be good depending. It's kind of like a case by case thing. See, like, notice how the wave's not only frozen, but we also get a lot more. So us, like, that crash was completely fine for us to die on. It's just I didn't have to die, I don't think. So yeah, too bad. You wonder if Herc's support will ever be like really good in this game? Most likely no, but I mean, you never know. It would just take a lot. You know, like currently melee supports in general really are struggling, and what made Herc's support so good in Smite 1 was that all tanks were way tankier in that game, just like period. And he had like very good stats specifically on his third ability. And regrowth was really good for a time, like the regrowth breastplate thing. So none of those are the case right now. So you have a lot of moving pieces required, I guess, you know.
Slain an enemy. Your left tower agony enemy missing.
Spec. Oh. Well, I can't do anything about that. Gave it a good try. Gave it a good try. Alright, we'll go into... So it's tricky because... Now this is like a weird bug that's been happening. I've been trying to... Okay, there we go. So, regrowth is like good on this character, obviously. But the stats are also like a little bit undesirable, where like breastplate gives you more cooldown. But I still think you probably do just go regrowth on this god most of the time. You remember when Wukong and Athena were the top supports? I don't think there was ever a time Wukong was a top support, to be honest. But Athena used to be good. I mean, I think Athena's good in this game, honestly. She's like pretty solid. I know I just said range supports are like, or melee supports are struggling, and they are, but within the melee supports, I think Athena's one of the better ones. Doesn't mean the class isn't struggling though, but she's doing okay, I think. Like, given the circumstances. Shield's very good on the ult. Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, at least I have 10 cooldown here and like the implicit cooldown reduction of pendulum active procs, so maybe it's just like okay and not a big deal. Not too sure.
On my way. Gate left lane. An enemy has been slain.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Coming through. Killing
Nice.
I was learning so much.
So you need help. Cannot help you, dude. I'm sorry. It's quite annoying. There's just 4 people. Solo lane. Again. W. Or I guess it was 3 before. My bad.
out of my way.
Probably just hold this here. Misses this whole wave.
Retreat.
It's fine.
Magic barrier.
Okay, he didn't miss the whole wave, but he missed most of it. That's like fine.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna walk over. Maybe I like just kind of kill somebody. I will see. I don't know. This Morger looks killable. Might just be dead anyways. Nice. Kill this guy then. That's fucked up. How does that miss? Ah, whatever. Yeah, I've just like completely botched it. It is what it is. Unlucky. We got the ritual. I mean, it's like fine. Kinda need help now. This is definitely a little bit awkward, but looks like it'll work out. Good job. Alright. Guys, I think we're gonna win a game. Let's freaking go. Love to see it, right? It's awesome. Go into Genji's here.
Your right tower.
Good Herc item. Definitely a good Herc item. I'm testing out Sphere. Huh.
Coming through.
Yeah, don't know. Might be a bit of a bug or something. What's up, Harris? Thank you for the follow. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna just like go on this guy, I guess. Guess we just walk at this guy.
I'm just getting warmed up. Thin.
Enemy out of my way. An enemy has been slain.
I guess we'll do the blue.
Attack the gold fury.
All right, guys. Let's freaking go, dude. Winning team. The winner's queue. All I had to do was play Hercules. Who would have thought? No, I mean, that's had zero bearing. We've won every lane super hard, been up like 35 billion gold, and it hasn't not mattered. But this one, we're just like not hard losing, so it's good. We'll have to see it.
Your team has destroyed the gold
Do you think Mordred
fury.
can be played? I mean, of course he can be played. Is he great right now? No, I don't think so. Like, he's still a lane bully, you just go Carver Lash. I've thought he's been overrated, though, for months, so... You know, obviously, I'm a bit lower on him than most people, but... Like, he's still a good character, realistically.
Out of my way.
Don't need to, like, get frisky here. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, Harris. Appreciate you, bro. Glad that was helpful. And you know, obviously, like when I stream, I'm a little less
Has been slain.
how do I say it? I guess I'm a little less like structured in terms of I'm not gonna do like a full play-by-play every game because that's naturally gonna take a lot out of you. But if you have questions and stuff, feel free to ask. And yeah, I try to make sure I'm always like definitely putting forth the full product for the videos at the very least. Like this room's a bit shit honestly, but I feel like this guy's just gonna end, right? So this has to be okay. Yeah, again, this probably shouldn't be okay, but it's okay because he's just like completely running it. That initiative is just never gonna work. That's a support fen. Okay, can we just like go mid maybe? Actually, probably doesn't really matter too, right? Like we don't actually get much here. I might just like go left and hover. I know the Medusa's dead, but she'll just like come back. Yeah, we're kind of on tour a bit, but you sort of want to be on this character, I guess, to some extent. Now this might be a little extra. I'll probably look to back. If he doesn't fast, I'm gonna just leave. It looks over. No worries.
Hero must be prepared.
Guess I go like this. What's up, Switch? How are you, man? Which support is the most annoying to play against as a solo? It really just depends what you're playing, honestly. And then so this is just like about drafting and stuff, I guess you would say. So it's completely god dependent, and if you like are interested in getting into like amateur competitive or something like that, or you know competitive stuff more down the line, learning how to draft is not really your responsibility as one individual player. I mean, if you want to make it yours, that's one thing, but you should know at the very least your character, like what supports and stuff, or the characters that you're playing you want to try to avoid, and just draft wise as a whole. So like if I'm playing Jormungandr, for example, certain characters are going to be like more of a problem than others, and generally gods with like knockup immunities are going to be a big issue. So like a god like Ganesha specifically is going to feel really bad. Although Ganesha, to be fair, feels bad into really all frontliners. It's kind of part of his design. You know, a character like Iset, if I'm playing Jorm, is going to feel excessively terrible. Whereas if I'm playing Jormungandr and I'm into a Yemoja, I actually don't mind that too much. When a god like Mordred into Yemoja is going to feel very upset in a lot of ways because of like the healing and the shielding and the defensive nature with the lockdown of the ultimate and stuff. That's going to probably be a big problem. A god like Ares, if I'm playing Mordred, is going to be a big issue and very annoying and really hard to play into. But if I'm playing Jorm, I don't really care at all. You know, so it really just depends on the pick. But it's a good question, and you know, sometimes like as a solo, you're actually focused less on your solo lane matchup and more about like the draft totality of like how do I play into this draft, you know? So So yeah, like that is absolutely a factor. It really does depend. Now, I think if you're playing support and you see their solo, like ultimately as a support, you should probably be drafting for what is good in duo lane. But like coincidentally, sometimes there's picks that are like multiple picks are good for duo, and if there's like a pick that's excessively good into other stuff, that might be valuable. So like for example, if I'm playing Hercules and you're in duo lane and you have a Rama ADC and you're into, let's say, on her and a, I don't know, Kepri duo lane, and I'm playing Kirk and I'm with the on her Kepri, you could probably play like Baron and do quite well. You could probably play Athena and do okay. You could probably play Sylvanas and do okay. But if you played Ares, you would not only do okay in the lane, but you'd also do really good into me. So that'd be like the best pick there in some arguments, right? So just like as an example. So yeah, they did surrender. Yeah. Who's your big go-to against backliners? What do you mean? Oh, like backline solo laners? It doesn't really matter. I mean, most of the good solos do well into backliners, so it doesn't really matter too much. Thank you, Havoc and Gabe, for the follows. How are you? First up, yeah, it took a while. Took a while. It's okay though. No, he's not supposed to die in his ult. So once his ult ends, he dies if he doesn't get a kill. That's like how he's designed. So he's invincible in his ultimate technically. But let's say you do damage to kill him and he doesn't get a kill in his ult, he just dies right after. Just like prolongs his life. It's like a Bari ultimate or a Kali ultimate kind of. Yep. How do you deal with weird picks like Hou Yi and whatnot? Well, I mean, like your default should be to play safe if you feel uncomfortable, right? I think a lot of people overextend and just sort of die a lot to those picks and then make them good even if they're not. But the truth is, like, if you're into a weird pick and your fundamentals aren't really great, so you just don't like intuitively know what to do, it's like very common actually. And you probably are just gonna have like a bad game, and you need to like be perceptive and course correct on what went wrong for the next time. But yeah, generally speaking, like playing safe, playing to poke and stuff, like as you learn characters better and your own characters better, you should kind of intuitively grasp that a bit. But yeah, like it might go bad a couple of times initially. The thing is, like if you're let's say you're a chalk player, and you start playing into a god like Cupid solo and you struggle, well then hopefully if another time you play against an on her solo, you realize that realistically the lane shouldn't play that much differently, and a lot of it's staying within your wave, not letting him get free auto attacks on you, and then just like kind of using the circles and playing back when they're down. Like that kind of transfers, through games most of the time. So it's not like hugely different, but it might just look different a little. Thor full damage. I mean, I am kind of playing to win, so that wouldn't really be a great idea, I don't think. It's looking like a, let's play some more, dude. It was fun last time. What's up, Zecker? How are you, man? Hope all is going okay with you. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate you, dude. How are you? Do you think it's worth to record the games and analyze them yourself to try to find mistakes? I think kind of like I guess the answer is, so that's what I do for coaching, like straight up, right? The problem is I think if you do, and I'm not trying to like self-insert advertise here, but the problem is you can really focus on the wrong things and over focus on the wrong things, or just like diagnose things incorrectly and do stuff wrong. Like something I do when I'm coaching is I try to ask the person like what's going wrong here or what's wrong here, and they either like won't be able to tell me, or they will give like the wrong answer, or they wouldn't have even thought to have paused in the spot in the first place. So I say that to say, like, it's probably not a great idea if you're fundamentally, like, not all the way there, which is fine. Like, that's why you're lower rank, but you probably also won't be able to just, like, definitively fix the issues you're having, like, super easily. I think I guess the point is it's I think helpful in a very, very limited scope. But if you were ever you can DM me if you're interested, but if you were ever like in a situation where you're recording games and looking back at them, you should do it very, very sparingly. You should not do it a lot. Like if you play for a week, you should look back at like 2 games max. You know what I mean? If you're playing every day that week. Or if you're playing only a couple of days that week or a couple of games that week, you do 1 game max. Like it's something that I have seen people who like very much will try to do that and they will focus on the wrong things, get worse. I've seen so many people who are like toxic about like self-toxic, I guess is the right, that's not the phrase, but they like are like so focused on like improving and stuff that they will like put themselves in this hole of like reviewing and analyzing and self-inspecting, and it's completely a waste of time, honestly, and it's very, very negative and unhelpful. Somebody who actually did this was Autospeed, funnily enough, and it completely not only killed his confidence as a player but made him play a lot worse. So that's like an example of a player you guys know, but there's plenty of private examples and lesser examples that I could bring up and you'd be like, who's that? And yeah, that's kind of the point, you know. So yeah, of course, dude, happy to hear it. Do you like Aspect Nem solo? Um, not really. It's like fun-ish, but don't think it's very good. I'm doing good. Yeah, nothing really to say. I've got a class after this stream, so I'm gonna be pretty dead for that, not gonna lie. I didn't realize how tired I was, but I'll handle it. It's not a big deal. Benny, thank you so much for the raid, bro. Hope you had a wonderful stream, and hope the queues were not complete hell. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. Weekend said that some of his videos, a part of success in a lane is to tell yourself you're just better than him, even when that's not the case. Do you agree with that, or do you think that's like good advice? I mean, I guess it depends like what your issues are, you know what I mean? Like maybe. I've never done that. I wouldn't do that. But that's also just like not the type of advice that would have helped me. I think it helps some people for sure. Like when I've coached certain players, they've been way too passive and way too scared just off of like that being a personal issue they have, you know what I mean? But that's not everybody. There's definitely a lot of the time in Smite 2 more specifically, I've actually said the opposite, you know? But it just depends on the player. Like that doesn't mean, again, I've probably coached 30-some people in Smite 2, right? That's not like, yeah, that gives me like a basis and a reference point, sure, but like that's not accurate. It's for me to extrapolate that and say, you know, this is a great sample of all Smite players. You know, that's I probably would need to get up to at least 60, I think, to feel more confident on something like that. You know what I mean? To like give more wide sweeping stuff. Again, I notice patterns, and like from playing ranked and stuff, I can see patterns of what players struggle in and stuff. But I've actually found that generally speaking, the reason why you see such a anti-backline, you know, notion in solo, and people are like, yeah, mage solos as a whole are so OP and stuff. Is actually just funded on people overextending and not knowing what they're doing. So it's actually the opposite more often than it is, you know, playing too passive. So the I'm better than this person, so I'm just gonna like play thing is, I think it's helpful for people who are too passive unnecessarily, but a lot of people I think will interpret that as like, I'm just gonna play aggressive because I'm better, and then just completely shit the bed in it. So that's, it just depends, you know what I mean? Like, for example, in League of Legends, something that's helped me get better at that game was actually realizing, like, hey, like, it's okay for me to be losing a little bit. Just lose less. Don't stop trying to win more and actually be okay with just losing less. And that really helps me go from low plat to Emerald 4, which I'm now at, you know. So Like, it just depends, I think. Yeah, I know I've gone in circles there, but it really, really does just depend. And that's the tricky thing, man, because the thing is like, I will give you guys, like, advice to the best of my ability, you know what I mean? But I also try to avoid making generic rules, making generic matchup things, where you very rarely will hear me say, like, hey, avoid this matchup, or hey, this matchup is definitively good, because when I talk about a matchup being good or bad, no way this guy is just invis double ganking. Like, are we for real? Fuck me, man. Normally when I'm talking about a matchup being good or bad, I'm talking about in the context of, like, hey, I'm playing this and I'm playing against, like, one of the best solos in the game. I'm not talking about me playing against, you know, some burger, you know what I mean? So the point I'm making, though, is, like, if you're in Platinum, Diamond, Masters, whatever, like, the person you're playing against is not playing the lane correctly, so it doesn't matter that much, right? Or, like, maybe it does matter, but they're not... It's a lot more open and exploitable, I guess, right? And also matchups change. That's, like, the other part of it. Where, like, for example, Bologna Yorm was a matchup that was unplayable for Bologna for a period of time, but previously was actually, like, playable and was actually very easy, and then it became unplayable, and then it became difficult, and then it became unplayable again, and then, like, right now it's, like, hard, but it's doable, you know? So... And actually, with Devos, or with Reaper and Lash just getting nerfed, I think it's back to being quite bad. Not unplayable bad, but quite bad, right? So, things like that change, you know, and that's why, like, these harder rules and stuff are very... You have to tune them to your own needs, I guess, is kind of the point, and a lot of players don't do that, so it's, like, not intentionally, but they just don't. Because, like, naturally... You watch somebody who's a good player and you just kind of, like, trust them, and it's not that they're giving you bad advice, but it's so subjective, you know, and that's what makes MOBAs hard. Because, you know, naturally there's other approaches, and what works for me does not work for you necessarily. And yeah. Thank you, Karatali, for the follow. How are you? Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, Goat. I'm glad it was helpful. You know, I actually played, I don't know if it was in that video, because I uploaded a video recently on Mori. I don't think it was a stream game. But I played Mori into a Vulcan solo, and I was, like, joking at the beginning. I was like, dude, like, I just did a review in this, and if I get shit on it, it's going to be super embarrassing, you know? Because that... be asking for a refund and everything, but no, it went good, obviously, so that was nice. Should you solo queue ranked or continue to learn a classic? I mean, it's up to you. Like, look, here's the thing. If you continue to queue casuals, you will play casuals and get better through that. If you play ranks, you're going to be in a very low rank, but being in a low rank might be nice in some ways, because at least you'll be able to ban a character. You'll be able to not play mirror matchups, which mirror matchups are, like, a huge waste of time. So it's kind of up to you. I mean, either way, you're going to probably have bad games. It's just, like, which one will you feel like you get better in? Does the rank stress you out as a premise? If it does, then probably don't do it. If it doesn't, then, you know, you're going to be in a low rank to start, but that's, like, fine, right? So it's up to you, I guess. I think you should do what's more fun, and if you can play casuals with multiple people and, like, you know, feel like that's more productive and stuff, then by all means. But if your best bet is going to be playing ranked to avoid the counter, or not the counter picks, but the 1v1s, and you get to see, like, a draft actually unfurl, so you get to, like, make more educated decisions, and that's fun to you, then you should do ranked. So again, I don't think you'll go wrong or right either way. I just think it's different. I think eventually everyone should go to ranked if they're a Conquest player, but, like, when you're starting out, it's less so relevant, I guess, either way. Like, I was the player in Smite 1 when I played all the way back before I had played a rank that I actually did. I was one of the people who, you know, who didn't play ranked right away. I kept playing casual Conquest and stuff, and when I played ranked, I immediately was, like, high plat, which at the time was much better than high plat is now. But the point is like, that was just my approach, you know? But there's people who said, like, F that, I'm just going to queue rank the moment I unlock it. I just didn't do that personally. Are we not mentioning our great coach? Dude. My bad. I was actually talking to Sai like yesterday too after the games. That's actually fucked up. Hold on, my bad. I gotta fix that. I apologize. Damn. The heck? Bro, I'm actually fake. What the hell? Then you went Sands? Yeah, I went Sands by accidentally because I wasn't even like paying attention. I went I mean, you can go Sands on Mori. It's really not bad. It just like gives you more prio, and you probably should play to have prio on the Scud if you're gonna play her. I think I ended up winning the lane anyways, but yeah, like Sands on Mori is okay. It just Axe gives you better fight, so that's cool. I don't need to kill him. I just need to walk him out. Or I don't need to walk him out, but I want to. I'm getting ganked here. Do I win this? I feel like we do win this. I have help coming. That's... Wait, why do you path that way? Okay, no, fuck me, dude. I'm gone. Guys, do gold. No, don't come to me. I'm dead. It's fine. What the heck? Okay. It's fine. No, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was just the jungle coming. Whoops. I mean, it's whatever. If we just all went to gold, it would have been fine. I think they might still get it, but... That's whatever. We'll go into Genji's here. You could go Sphere of oh, they're... Excuse me. No, we won't go Genji's. They're fucking poor physical. I guess I'll go Helm. Yeah, that's fine. Solo queuing viable? Yeah, of course. Support, whatever. Yeah, sure. You can just DM me on Discord. Yeah, so you can just do !Discord and then just like DM me there. I mean, I guess you could do on Twitch, but it'd be easier on Discord for sure. Yeah, you could do builds if you just want to look at builds in general for characters, and I've been making a ton of builds on there. It's like a community site, but there are feature builds for characters, and I, alongside 6 other creators, have been making a ton of builds on there. So it's a really good place to go and check stuff out for your character and your role and whatnot. But it's nice to see you, Krusty. Now those builds on there, like that we all put, don't really have like detailed explanations as to why you build set items. Now, if you ever ask any of the creators who are featured, me, Chris T, Elion, Weekend, Nika, and uh-oh. There's somebody else. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember. A Solar Ritual. You can ask, and like obviously we'll tell you, but purposefully, a lot of top players and creators and stuff will not tell you the nuts and bolts behind like why you build certain things, just because it's, if you're like new to the game and you're trying to pick things up and like learn how characters work and stuff, it's kind of like too much to absorb and actually like counterintuitive and unhelpful. So that's just like done out of like it's, you know, probably not going to be something you actually need to do right now. But you can. I mean, like, if you ask, I'll answer you. I'm just giving you that caveat. Honestly, I don't like this Loki transform. Like, it's good right now, I guess, because this guy's just behind, but I think I'm going to turn to somebody else. Like, Chiron, I don't like him that much, but maybe that's just my transform. At least there. We're fine, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Crit, maybe. We'll go Spectral first. So, yeah.
The Pyromancer has arrived.
Do you know how the cadence that I'll be doing those scrims at? So not entirely sure. Like, the thing is, so basically in February, when competitive Smite is like officially starting, that's my team for like the actual like super high stakes stuff. Now February structure for that is quite weird and like sparse, with March being like the official actual starting point. So I would imagine February to be leaner in terms of like streams and stuff of that nature, where like March onwards will be a little bit heavier. But like, I don't know exactly. What I will say is OSL is starting, which is a draft league, which I'll be playing with weaker players, but it'll still be like competitive, and I'll be, you know, doing that. I'm gonna be a captain, so I'll draft a team, and you know, it'll be a good time. So I'll obviously like stream / upload those games, but I'll definitely stream them. So like, there will be stuff happening. What if it'll be with that team like how much of that one I can't say for sure right now, just because that's kind of like tentative. I'm obviously still playing with them, but it's just, again, because it's like, you know, because of the kind of lightness potentially of like how much we're gonna play at times, like it might change a little bit, just because of like how the February schedule is like a little leaner. But you know, I'll see. There will be like stuff of that ilk though, if not with the same players for OSL, pretty consistently though. So yeah, that'll obviously, those games will obviously be the highest quality and the best games because those players are very good, and that's like my actual team. But OSL games will still be like fine. Like I'll be shot calling and stuff. My team's not gonna suck. It's just gonna be worse than that team, which is like not a slight at all. That's just like realistic, right? And it'll still be like good quality competition and good games and stuff. Thoughts on Pendulum in jungle? I think if it's a character that uses it really well, it can be quite good. Like Hunbats is generally one of the gods that would use it quite well. Thor, obviously another one. Now, if you're playing a character like Achilles jungle, would it be that good? You know, probably not. But yeah, I think it's like if the item is good, right, which it is, it can be good on jungle. It just, I guess, make sure that you're actually like using it and it feels useful on your character. So I feel like for, you know, probably Bats, Thor are probably your biggest winners with the buff. Not that those are the only gods that can use it, but those are just some that come to mind right away in the jungle. But yeah. I honestly thought the Bologna would die to the red buff there, but dead as balls, unlucky. All good. Damn, too bad. Bro, okay, she does die, but like that's sad. I was kind of running it down. We got gold though, so good job guys. We get some kills and stuff, nice. Oh yeah, Nem is another good one. Do you get double disco passes? I don't think so, no. Items look here really fun, Jade Scepter. I don't think that's impossible for that to happen. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't built Jade Scepter like ever. But I'm glad people are liking it. That's fun. Yeah, I think it's possible for sure because it definitely is becoming more and more tilted towards being a support-esque active item. So I think that's possible to happen. If that's something that people bring up, and I guess as an ambassador I can bring that up, but I'm not going to tell you that will happen or will not. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. But it doesn't seem like a bad idea. Like I don't think you're really seeing like a full mage character go it very often. Got queen, good job. All right, I'm just gonna leave. 1 and 3. Oh yeah, I definitely did by far. But yeah, it's been a little bit grim. I honestly don't care too much, but yeah, it was a bit sad. I've been definitely having a rough reset so far. The other day was dreadful as well. But it's all good. Man, like I botched the transform so bad there. He's just out now. Where is he? Here? I don't know where he went. I guess he's out.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Deadly as can be.
How did you learn what to build for each character? For me, I basically initially did not, and then I just got good enough at the game that I just got to like learn the reasoning from feel. So like for me, I'm very much a feel player. So when I got good enough to like consistently have good games and stuff against good players, I just kind of like would either try stuff or sometimes try things and just be like, hey, this feels worse. And that honestly would be enough for me a lot of the time, or this feels better. Obviously, like, I tried to understand like how the game worked from like why are certain things good and stuff. And I think in some ways actually doing YouTube and stuff did help in that, because it helped me like think of like verbally what's a good way to explain this. Oh man. Okay, I need to stop turning into this shitty character. Holy crap, what am I doing? I'll turn it to Izanami at this point, bro. F it. That would be better. I can't stand this. I do no damage and my freaking abilities suck. Whatever. But yeah, so I think it's a combination of things, but a lot of it was just honestly like I just got better at the game and I was able to make like good deductions, I guess, kind of off of like my reasoning. I don't know. But I like, okay, should you make a custom build? I wouldn't necessarily say that, but like, again, using a website like Smite Source and just copying the builds from there for the vast majority of players is just going to be the move. Troll Thursday idea for Chiron, where you get both the... I could try to. I probably wouldn't. So I was thinking about doing a full Troll Thursdays Chiron related one. Because the character, like, you know, because I have some good ideas that actually I think Chiron would work well with. But because he's like brand new and I literally just got a video on him, that's probably not going to happen. So yeah. It's not like a terrible idea. I honestly don't even think that'd be like a troll thing though, like that's specifically what you're mentioning. Just because like actually probably would be fine, just a bit scaly. My transforms this game freaking stink. Nice. Probably get this. Smite Brain down. Oh, you know what? I did notice that. I guess so. Like, I'm not really sure what's going on with Smite Brain, but yeah. Oh, we never end there. We gotta leave, boys. That never works. It's okay. Yeah, that we never get Titan there. It's not even close.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, that might be it. Don't know. Guys, actually, speaking of, so guys, guess what my homework is for my econ class. Apparently, there's some like Fed talk tomorrow. I have to like watch the whole thing and give like a whole like explanation on everything, which like isn't that bad, but it just sounds mad boring. Ay ay ay. Completely forgot about that. It's not related at all. I just, for some reason, that reminded me.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
I just turned into Izanami, bro. Like, what are we doing? Holy crap, this is so cooked. Ay, 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 man. Like, that shit was just not useful. Think Dwarven's any good now? I think it's okay. No, yeah, this is like a... I think this is... I don't even know what this is. I think it's just like a UI bug or something. That doesn't really bother me much, but yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be like this. It's definitely not. Dwarven's okay, but... Let's leave. You can go Hammer or Pendulum. It's up to you. They're both fine.
Attack fire giant. I'm on it.
Did strength being removed from ADCs make any difference? Like a very slight amount, unlike hunters who were building stuff like Sunbeam Bow and their abilities still hit quite hard. So like Cupid in theory is a tiny bit worse and stuff, but largely no. And honestly, that doesn't really have any correlation for a god like Mori. Her auto attack builds don't work; they're terrible. Because you would still just like build those items if you wanted to on Mori, and that'd be fine. Like basic attack power from strength just makes it so that if I'm a god that has strength scaling, and I'm an auto attacker, my abilities do a little bit less now because I no longer have strength from those abilities. I just have auto attack power. So yeah. Honestly, dude, I think I just turned to Sylvanas, by the way. I think that's actually my only good transform. Isn't that fucked up? Like, these other transforms are just useless. This guy's so far behind. Oh, I just turned to Ymir, no? The Izzy transform blows even though she's, like, farming well. Okay, do we try it? Kind of own them, to be honest, but it's a bit deep. We should just leave.
Your future
It's quite bad, I think. I mean, maybe they get a kill, but we should just like leave and do fire. Ah, they're all dead. Damn it. Well, unlucky.
retreat. No problem.
No, some attack suite items lost strength for basic attack power. Not all of them, and only some for most of them. So like Sunbeam doesn't give strength as much. It gives less, but it gives attack damage now.
Attack the fire giant.
It does not know Machina. That's a smite one thing only. It's not in this game. Alright, well we should get fire. They didn't actually die, so that's really good.
Your team has destroyed the fire giant.
Be careful. 3 days ahead in time.
Who has dagger? It's Izzy.
Your future looks bleak.
Okay, good to know.
Your team has destroyed the pyramid.
I feel like we can just like walk in.
3 days ahead in time. On my way. It is ready. Your future looks bleak.
I mean, like, I have so much survivability here. I don't really care if I'm, like, kind of inting. I should be completely fine.
3 days ahead in time.
It's fine.
Your future
Oh no, she used the dagger. Oh wait, no, she didn't use the dagger. Oh, that's a bug. Wait, that's a bug. No, it's a Mori bug. Disaster. I just don't even get the dagger. That's so sad. Oh, GG, man. Well, that's a sad death. I would have never turned into her if I didn't have that. That sucks. Oh well, GG. Deliberate change? What the hell, dude? That sucks. All good. GG. Well done, team. Another dub. We're finally up. Well, no, we've been up because we're in plat, but all good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, did not matter much, but all good. Guys, I will call it there for the day. I know this is a very short stream. I know I normally do like 3 to 4 hours at the very least, or usually about 4-ish hours. I have school kind of soon, And like I could do one more game, but I am like so pooped, and I apologize for being low energy. I didn't think because I went to school already today, and I'm like in between, and I'm just like gonna like fall asleep if I keep going. Once I start this class, it's 3 hours long. So I appreciate you guys. Again, I apologize about that. I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Friday. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm gonna raid my support. I was boosted to DD by Stewie. Yes, he helped me out big time. But yeah, so I will give Barrow my raid. I will give Barrow a raid. He's my support in Smite Prime and stuff. So show him some support. And